Giants taking on the Vikings. Here we go. The New York Giants, Saquon Barkley, Danny Dimes, and Dayball, and the boys. Wink Martindale says, I'm more blue collar taking on Harry Styles, Kevin O'Connell with the Minnesota Vikings. Indoor game in Minnesota. The Vikings offense is rolling. We enjoy that team. They just came back from down 33-zip against the Indianapolis Colts. Biggest comeback. They clinched the North. Who do you like? How do you like them?
I started out here when you were talking. I was like, okay, I'm going Vikings here all the way. And I changed my mind during your sentence, during your little spiel, and I'm taking the Giants here with Wink Martindale.
Okay, Wink, plus 3.5. You like the Giants on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, Saturday, is the main slate.
Yep.
Then there's a couple games on Christmas on Sunday. Sunday is Saturday this weekend.
Yes.
Yes, both ways.
Big.
Saturday is Sunday. Give me the Vikings minus 3.5. Saints, Browns. Saints plus 2.5 coming into Cleveland with Winter Storm Elliott still around. It's going to be brisk. Who do you like?
Man, I have a hard time seeing what the Browns are.
Browns should be
Give me the Browns minus 2.5.
Give me the Browns as well. They run the rock.
Exactly.
They're always going to be able to run the rock.
Brucey brought up a good point yesterday. It could be a big Taysom game. Like, let Taysom run the fucking triple option all game.
Nick Chubb, little banged up. I think he's going, but
how about the Browns defense? We healthy? They haven't been as
Garrett,
good.
I think Miles is out.
Oh, really?
I think
they played really well last week.
They did.
Huntley, and this is also a big time.
So the weather
game.
here.
Look at that total.
32.5.
The weather here, I guess it's 25 to 30. Similar to the Patriots Bills last year, where it's not crossfield. It is like
head
the
on.
offense is going to be going into it one way, with it the other way.
Give me the Browns minus 2.5 because I like their offensive line more, even though I probably should like the Saints more. And I just don't know enough about. Give me the Browns. Lions, Panthers. Lions favored on Christmas Eve on the road in Carolina. This is the brand new Lions. You like them to win by at least 3, AJ, or no?
I do like the Lions here. I don't know what the weather's like in Carolina, but it's not as cold as it is in Detroit. But I like the Lions here, minus 2.5.
Hey, it's Carolina. Hey, California. Give me the Lions, brand new Lions, minus 2.5 on Christmas Eve. Team going one way, other team, they had a little bit of a run, a little bit of a honeymoon. I think the Panthers potentially are at a point, especially around the holiday, where we're not really, who knows, and everything like that.
Wanted to clarify, Myles Garrett, Nick Chubb are good for the Browns tomorrow.
Browns minus 2.5, Lions minus 2.5, Bengals, Pats, Christmas Eve. Bengals favored by 3 on the road in New England. Big conversation right now, AJ. Julian Edelman on Inside the NFL, a staple of the NFL. A partner of the NFL. Brandon Marshall says something along the lines of, you're not practicing tackling, so you can't expect Mac Jones to make a tackle. Julian Edelman quips. Julian Edelman, who has friends in the Patriots organization, we would assume, who probably know Mac Jones pretty well and have talked to Julian Edelman about Mac Jones. Julian Edelman says, you know what? He also doesn't practice the antics after the plays and waving off coaches and all these little pissy faces and stuff. Like, he doesn't practice that, and he does that, which is a great answer to somebody talking about tackling and then saying, oh, is it just what you practice you're allowed to do? I like that Julian Edelman had that on his heart. I like that Julian Edelman's one of the greatest Patriots of all time. So when he says something about a Patriot, it's going to be big news. What did you take from this, Boston Connor?
Yeah, I think it's definitely why I think a lot of people in Massachusetts don't love Mac Jones, because of the whole entire body language thing and how all the wave off bullshit and then the fake, like, patting Matt Patricia on the back on the sidelines like we're all buddy. That's definitely a massive reason. And then also, when you're 7-7 in New England, no one's going to be singing your praises no matter what.
Julian Edelman has had to talk to Hoyer, though, right? Who has been in the quarterback room with Mac Jones. I wonder what Hoyer's conversations with Julian Edelman are like about Mac. And then Julian just felt obligated to say something, you think? Is that what it was? He just felt obligated to say it. Nobody else is going to say it. Hoyer's not going to say it to him. Nobody in the building is going to say it. I'll fucking say it. Like, what do you think there? Do you think it's deeper than what it is, or is it just a great line at the time?
No, I think Edelman's standing up for his old coaching staff and guys on the staff that he likes, probably.
Well, that's why I feel like maybe not a player, but there's no way Bill Belichick is just not saying anything. Like, it feels like he's probably the one saying something to Mac.
We all have respect for Julian Edelman, massive amounts of respect for Julian Edelman. So if he's going to say something, we're going to listen. That's a valid point. Give me the Bengals. Who do you like, AJ?
Yeah, give me the Bengals -3.
Bills -8.5 in Chicago. Probably going to be very chilly. Over under 40.5. Okay, is that because Josh Allen or is that because Justin Fields always makes a spectacular play? Who do you like?
I got to go with the Bills here, -8.5. Sorry, Z.
Yeah, we'll call them a wagon, and we'll continue to do so. Jordan Poyer made to a Pro Bowl for the first time.
Good boy, Poyer. Woo!
Give me the Bills -8.5. Kind of boring, but I'm not going to. I could take this loss if I have to.
Yeah.
Texans, Titans, 3.5-point favorites at home are the Titans, who have been on a little bit of a downfall. They've lost the last 4.
I think so. Yeah.
They've lost the last 4, I think. It's gotten real bad down there in Tennessee. Now they're favored by 3.5 against a Houston Texans team. It took the Chiefs to overtime and the Cowboys, I think, to the last drive, right?
Also overtime.
Also overtime against Cowboys? 4 straight
Cowboys
losses.
won at the end of the game, but yeah. It was the last
What do you
drive.
think here, AJ?
I mean, it is kind of a tough one. Is Malik Willis going to be? He's the starter for Tennessee, correct?
Yep.
I'll take Tennessee -3.5 at home. I like it.
All right, give me the Texans +3.5. Even though I think the Titans might win. Texans are a tough ball club.
Oh, yeah.
They're tough out.
Yep.
They're tough out. Seahawks, Chiefs. Chiefs favored at home by 10. There will be no Chiefsaholic in the stands. There will be no Wolf front row because that Wolf is in a jail cell in Bixby, Oklahoma.
right.
Got a message from somebody at Bixby Police Department in Oklahoma giving us a couple more details. Eyewitness seen the bank robbery, gave the description to the police who arrived in 2 minutes to the bank and sent them in the direction. They caught him 4 minutes later on the street.
Yeah, Sergeant
Chiefsaholic gone because the Bixby Police Department said, you picked the wrong small town bank to come dancing with your gun inside of. We don't know how many banks old Chiefsaholic has robbed, but the one in Oklahoma was his last on this current run.
Yeah.
The man's been locked up numerous times since 2016 for theft. Let's assume he'll get back out and get right back on those streets. But give me the Chiefs -10.
Yep.
Haven't covered. They've been what? What is their cover?
Chiefs are 0-6-1 in their last 7, but on the other side, Seattle's 0-5 in their last 5.
Something's
Go ahead,
gotta
AJ.
give.
Who do you like?
Something's got to give.
I like the Chiefs -10 here still.
Fuck. I thought for sure you were going Seahawks.
Pacheco playing? Pacheco playing?
Oh, yeah. See if he doesn't
Well, you
fall.
get the ball though. I don't.
I hope so. I like watching that dude run and try to kill everybody.
So do we. McKinnon had a game winner last week though.
2 of
I
them.
know.
How many
They got plenty
balls?
of weapons there. Plenty of weapons.
Falcons, Ravens. Huntley playing here?
Yes, he is. And Ritter, I believe, is still the starter for
Favored by 6.5. Ritter, beginning of the game last week, looked not good at football.
So bad.
Got a little better towards the late. AJ?
I like the Falcons +6.5.
The Ravens scored what? No points.
3.
3, I think.
And Tucker missed one, blocked one.
Jeez.
Ravens can't stink at home again after what they just did.
No way.
Huntley's a good player.
Yeah, he is. Also, Dobbins is running so well.
For like. What?
What are you saying?
What were you going to say?
You
What
said
were you
for
saying?
like, and then you stopped saying.
No, I didn't say it.
You're talking about them being good?
Who?
The Ravens.
No, I was talking about Dobbins running.
He's got a crazy limp.
Yeah, but he still
He's
ran
at like
for-
70%. He got 140 or
Yeah,
something.
last week he had like 14 rushes for 130 yards.
And he had like a 70-yard run where he couldn't even run. He looked like he was 60% of the way through rehab. They'll have you like run to like work your knee back.
Yeah.
In the first couple of times you either hit a ladder or whatever workout they're having you have a pretty distinct limp. That's what he looked like. He looked like he was still in the middle of rehab while he's pulling away from people. Can't wait for him to get healthy again. He's a dog. Give me the Ravens -6.5. Commanders traveling out to Santa Clara. Niners favored by 7. Taylor Heineke, Ron Rivera, Jeremy Reeves, Pro Bowl special teamer, Tress Way, Pro Bowl punter. West Coast trip. Who do you like?
I was thinking Washington early, but I still like the Niners, man. Niners defense. I like Brock Purdy as well and the rest of the weapons. So give me Niners -7.
Come on.
I like the Niners as well. Eagles, Cowboys. Game of the week. By far, the NFC East was once the shitter of the NFL. Now It has the number 1 seed in the NFC and the Philadelphia Eagles, who have to play Gardner Minshew.
Hell yeah.
Because Jalen Hurts, although he is a superpower, and although he does work harder than everybody else, not able to get back from a shoulder sprain injury that was suffered a week ago. How many games will he miss? We do not know. But in this NFC East clash, down there in Jerry World, he will be out. 4-point favorites are the Dallas Cowboys at home. How do you see it going, AJ Hawk?
You know what? I have faith in Gardner Minshew and the rest of this squad. So Eagles
Hell
plus
yeah.
4 on this one.
Boom.
Me too.
Death game.
What are you eyeing, dude?
I thought you were going to go Cowboys.
I just want to let you know, our entire office was on Gardner long before the show even started.
Yeah.
Klein.
Yeah. I think the rest of America has been on Gardner.
4 points. There's a lot of points
Flipped.
for that Eagles team. That Eagles team around Gardner.
Yeah, and he's very accurate.
That feels like a lock of the week almost.
Love the Eagles.
Sorry, I just said that, Eagles fans.
And
Should
Dallas.
have kept that one in.
Dallas is sick. Trevon Diggs added to the injury report, illness, and Micah Parsons.
Does this look too obvious? Is like 100% of the money on the Eagles plus
I
4?
think it is quite a bit. I could be
Oh, no. What's the problem?
No, because
What's going on?
The line
What's the
came
deal?
back down.
It was at
70%.
5.
70% on Philly.
I'm getting in right now.
Because I think it's a good team.
Who?
Yeah,
I think Philly's a good team,
they
and
are.
I think Gardner's good too.
No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 4, I feel like, is a lot. Don't you think? For that Eagles team, they're good everywhere.
Yeah, moved too high.
It was at 5.5.
Respect for Jalen.
Gardner.
They're talking about Dak not even being on the team anymore on all these fucking. Is he playing terrible? You're a big Cowboys fan. Is Dak playing terrible?
I mean, he just throws picks. Like it's just how he is. He's gonna throw a lot of touchdowns. He's gonna throw 1 or 2 interceptions. It is what it is. Just kind of deal with it.
Pretty significant bet just placed on that one. Had to do it.
like a
Had to
lot.
do it. I don't even. That seems too obvious to me. Raiders, Steelers, 2.5-point favorites at home are the Pittsburgh Steelers, as Acrisure will have Kurt Warner on the call.
Hell yeah.
8:15 p.m. Tone, anything we need to know about this game?
You do? It's the 50th anniversary. Steelers will be wearing the block uniforms to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Immaculate Reception. The end zones, I believe, will be painted like the 72 Steelers. It's also Franco's numbers getting retired after. Also, rest in peace to Franco. It's the players are talking about playing for Franco. It seems as if it should be a special night at Acrisure.
Pittsburgh Steelers are the most college-like. I think so. I think the most college-like NFL team when it comes to alumni being welcomed back and appreciated. They run it like a college camp. They still have the same blitzes that they used to call back in the 70s for the team. So if any old heads come back in the building, they can pick up in conversation with the young guys. It's promoted. There's only been a couple head coaches in its fucking history, so everybody keeps very touch. So normally when some places will say, we're playing for Franco, it's all bullshit because the kids on the team have no idea who Franco is. But in Pittsburgh, it's like a very tight-knit group of the Steelers community. It's smart. I like the Steelers minus 2.5. How do you feel about the Raiders coming into Acrisure, AJ Hawk?
I love everything about the Steelers, how they are, how they have that brotherhood there with their former players. But I am going to take the Raiders here at plus 2.5.
Yeah, this one seems weird to me too. Just so everybody knows.
It's going to be very cold.
You think Big Ben will be there?
Yes.
Very cold.
yeah.
Big Ben will be there. Heath will be there. I assume
Bossy.
Troy?
Brett will be there.
Terry.
Yeah, dude.
Icon, the G-Rod.
I don't know if Terry Bradshaw will be there.
Yeah.
Terry.
He was talking to he was on a podcast. It was a clip. I didn't see the whole thing.
Recently.
He was on a podcast recently. He's been doing.
Yeah, he's been doing the rounds. I've seen that as well on social media.
I wonder what for. Something has to be going on with Terry. I'll watch.
It might be for the.
For the game?
for the 50th anniversary.
Could be.
Yeah, so he might be there. I guess he might be. He said I forget how it was phrased. Most surprising thing of your career, or something like that. What do you remember? He said he was like surprised that Pittsburgh didn't break him mentally there, because I guess there was a couple years where you know Yinzers get pretty.
Oh yeah, believe me, I know.
Yinzers are
in New England.
Yeah, Yinzers are pretty.
I do worry about Devontae in this one, in that one.
Josh Jacobs too. Is he playing or no?
Yeah, should be.
Josh, the problem. Josh Jacobs is a problem. Now, Pittsburgh Steelers defense should be okay. Devontae is going to get open. He's going to get his catches. Will Derek Carr get him the rock? Darren Waller back too, right?
Yep.
And Renfro.
Renfro. Yeah.
That's why Steelers being favored is so fascinating. And also with all that stuff, you have to pick them, I guess, feel like I do. I'll take Steelers -2.5. Christmas Day, we got the Packers and the Dolphins. Everything's still in play for the Packers. A couple other things have to take place, but they need to win out, and they are potentially in. Taking on the Dolphins, who've lost their last 3. Packers getting 3.5 in Miami. AJ Hawk, your pick.
I like Green Bay here. I think Green Bay gets out of the cold to head down to Miami. They feel really good in warm-ups. Like, oh, there's actually a place where the sun is out during the day, and we feel good. So give me Packers +3.5.
Yeah, the joints are going to feel better for them. I think this is one of those games because it's so cold. Like the Heat can Florida teams can take advantage of the heat against northern teams.
Yep.
When they come down, it's like 110, humid, thick. Guys can't handle it. You can't train for it. You can't prepare for it. But in this particular situation, I don't think it's going to be 110. And also, guys are very pumped to get out of -9-degree weather. It's almost like
When they get off when you get off that plane, when you start walk off the plane on the steps, you're like, oh, this is unbelievable. I forgot this existed.
and it's this late in the season. A lot of guys are sore. The heat is naturally going to make those things kind of feel a little bit better. I think this actually helps the Packers going down in the middle of this particular time, and they have everything ahead of them, and they've looked their absolute best as of late. Give me the Packers +3.5. Broncos, Rams. Richard Sherman was gifted a little doll last night that whenever you pressed it, it said Bronco Country. Let's ride. They ride into Los Angeles with Baker Mayfield's led Rams being 3-point dogs at home. AJ, who do you like?
I have not picked the Broncos yet this year, I don't think, and I'm not going to start now. So give me the Rams +3.
Me neither. How about that? That's how we're viewing the Broncos. And who knows if we're right or if we're wrong, but that's how we feel. We apologize to the Broncos faithful, who are a great fan base, and their new ownership, which is the richest in the league. Last game, Christmas night. Everybody's naps have ended. After the morning spoils and riches and the food hits
Hell yeah.
and a nap hits, you wake up and you shut down Christmas night with old Tom Brady taking on the dysfunctional Arizona Cardinals. AJ, the Bucs are favored by 8. The Bucs have not looked like a team that should be favored by 8 against anybody, college or NFL, this season. And here we are, Week 16, Christmas night, 8-point favorites against a team that we thought was maybe going to go on a run this season. Who do you like?
First off, I love all these Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and Christmas night games. This
Love
is going to
them.
be awesome. I think it's a great idea by the NFL. And I will take the Tampa Bay Bucks at -8, even though I don't feel great about it. The game might be 10-3. I don't know. But I have to take the Bucks.
Too many stars on the Cards for them to lay an egg on Christmas night. In my eyes,
Okay.
give me the Cards +8. Here we go.
huh?
Bucks
see
win.
that.
Bucks win. Cards +8.
After that article.
Too much shit. Too much. Makes no sense. Too much shit.
But still, still D-Hop. Trace McSorley is starting, not Colt McCoy.
Okay, give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers -8. No offense, Trace McSorley. I hope you do well. I hope we see a couple of those baseball swings like he had at Penn State.
Cool Sally.
He was electrifying to watch.
Oh, yeah.
He's been good, I think, with Baltimore.
Yeah, he was on Baltimore.
Now he's in Arizona. He's a great player. I think he's a good player, great
Athlete.
player.
Yeah.
But I would have had much more faith in Colt McCoy running an offense
Yeah.
that he's been like a coach of, as opposed to somebody that's new, taking on Tom Brady. All right, they win by 10. I think they can win by 10.
Especially because they're actually they have something to play for.